Hello ladies and gentlemen, Panzer here, and we're back with some more Dreadnoughts, and today I'm going to be just jumping into a match pretty much immediately with some slight changes to the ships that I'm running with, but ultimately we're just going to go in there and see what's what, really. No real aim for this particular one, but we're going to see what we can do. The main thing that I've put onto my ships right here is for our Gora Destroyer. I've fitted it with a plasma ram, so this is going to be more up close and personal than we used to be. And for the Invictus, I have fitted this with a damage amplifier as well. So this is going to be more of a damage dealer. I prefer the blink jump or the jump drive, but we're going to see how that actually pans out for us. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty, so I'm going to probably switch over to the Invictus to begin with, and mainly because of the type of map, and you're going to see what I mean in a second. This map is very favourable for snipers, as it provides limited long-range cover, so we're going to be staying at medium range most of the time, and if things change we might actually switch over to the Gora instead. So let's have a look at what the team's actually coming up with. So we have tactical cruiser, we have another Gora, and it looks like we also have a full Gora corvette as well, so here we go. Now it's interesting that I don't see any artillery cruiser on our team, so we're going to have to be moving in fairly quickly if we want to avoid getting locked down at long range. So already seeing some missiles flying up into the air there. We do have our Vulture missiles, which are definitely going to be more advantageous for us at this sort of range. They have much longer range than the Tempest missiles, and hopefully we can actually use them in this case. I don't really have line of sight on this guy yet. So popping up, having a look. Right, I don't actually see any targets yet. Alright, we do have one coming in down here. At least there was somebody, and now they're gone. Everyone being roughly 7 kilometers away. And it seems like a lot of enemies are up high. So we're going to fire the Vultures. Now these are much heavier missiles with a much longer range, and they do deal more damage. However, they're much slower moving than a lot of the other missiles as well. So that is a bit of a problem. Alright, we can see that Gora just getting absolutely pounded there. We are taking a little bit of damage here, but nothing too significant just yet. I'm going to just drop out of sight for now before we get into it. So we've got a repair pod up. That tactical cruiser really doing their work there. Alright, we should be in range for a plasma. Just firing away there. Kind of just whittling away at their armor, really, and not anything too significant just yet. Worried about what the hell that is. But there are missiles coming in our direction. That is a nuke. Right, taking some significant damage here already. Firing the Vultures. We're going to drop back into cover here to try and... Alright, shields are up. Taking out those missiles there. And we're going to make use of the... No, that's another nuke. They have missed. So that's to our advantage there. Going to fire away at this destroyer right here. Are scoring some hits, but nothing too overly significant yet. So just amplify our damage there. Alright, that's enough for them to back away. Gonna wait for these missiles to come in here. The repair pod's really keeping us alive right now. Missiles are 3 kilometers away. Firing the Vultures. Alright, and shields up. Wait for those missiles to come in. We're going to take the time to reload our weapons there. So shields really taking the brunt of the damage there, now deactivating those. Alright, I'm going to use the damage amplifier as well. And full power to weapons as much as we can. Try and really mess this guy up. Alright, his shields are up. He's really regretting coming in here now. Alright, we don't want to expose ourselves too much. So we're going to drop back down for now. I'm going to back it up and get a better firing angle. Because can't really get a decent firing angle on this guy. But no, that's a kill there, so we're already one up. But this looks to be fairly stalemated for now, unless they all start pushing one by one. Oh, that's gonna be bad for that tactical cruiser. He is right in the path of the missiles now. Alright, so as the missiles are going over that way, gonna take the time to get some shots away on this. I don't know what it is actually. It's moving too fast to be a destroyer, I don't think, so could be a corvette of some sort, maybe a tactical cruiser. It does look like one. With its beam there, it could very well be a tactical cruiser. Alright, it's dropped behind cover now. That's definitely not something that the vultures are likely to be able to hit. Alright, we've got a destroyer coming up on our side here. Vulture missiles are not available for now. Oh, there we go. So, just dropping out of the way there. We have been nuked, unfortunately. Taking some severe damage, but the repair pod's still keeping us well and truly alive. Alright, looks like they're warping in. I'm looking in for a warp circle. I don't see one. There they are. And it's been hit by broadside. He's going down. Alright, we've got a tactical cruiser firing on us now. We're going to fire some shots in that direction, get him to back away. Alright, weapon amplifier is offline for now. Going to fire some more shots over at that tactical cruiser there. We've got another, looks like a destroyer coming in on this side. We've been nuked again. Luckily we can survive a few of those. Going to try and keep hitting them now. Those missiles look like they might be going for somebody else. Alright, no, they're coming for us. Shields up. Going to keep firing on that tactical cruiser there. Really just trying to really mess them up. Okay, for now scanners do look fairly clear in terms of enemies, so we are in a fairly well defended position. And it looks like a majority of those vulture missiles actually did hit their target, so you can see just how long they do actually take to hit something that far away. Alright, firing away at the cruiser again. Right, the vulture missiles going off in that direction really don't have much of a chance of hitting something that small, unfortunately, just because how slow moving they are. And of course, if they shield up, it's really not going to affect them all that much. So that is a problem. We do have people in the middle there, which is a bit unfortunate because they are really going to be suffering quite badly there. We did have somebody warp away. I don't know exactly where that's come from. That does look like a nuke. It just barely missed us for now. Alright, we've got a tactical cruiser still with us. I'm going to fire off a little bit in that direction there. Still outside of our range, though. Alright, I'm going to take a chance to reload weapons for now. And wait for them to come in. So, there is a tactical cruiser and a destroyer coming in on our right flank. There. It does look like there's an artillery cruiser, possibly, or a destroyer there out there on his own. So, I don't really want to leave this position, mainly because of how well protected we are. But that is a tactical cruiser going over there. I could have fired the vultures, but it really didn't seem like it was much of a point. Okay, so let's move in over there. Hopefully this... that does look like a nuclear torpedo there. We're about to fly right into it, unfortunately. Give our shields time to recharge. Not sure what happened there. Torpedo looked like it just disappeared. Hopefully our healer is following us. Yep, that tactical cruiser is staying well on us. Alright, firing the vultures over onto that destroyer over there. That looks like a Morning Star, actually. That's a Dreadnought. That well and truly is a Morning Star there. And there is the tactical cruiser there. That is definitely a misjudgment on their part. Alright, just barely avoiding that nuke there. So we're going to move in a little bit closer here. A lot of our team here is taking the hits for us. We really, really need to take out that tactical cruiser there. Right, we're going to fire on that Morning Star, trying to tractor our guys in. It does look like there's a Corvette coming in, though, on us. And I think he's going to warp away. Alright, launching the vultures might have actually been a mistake there. It's far too slow to really make a difference. Alright, we're going to switch over to the repeater guns. Much better for short range here. And switching back to our plasma cannons to take that out. So that tactical cruiser and that Corvette is now down. So that is actually 2 members of their team out. And if this guy has any sense, he's probably going to bail out very, very quickly. So weapons are amplified now. Really just hammering away at this Dreadnought as he tries desperately to escape. Alright, we have what looks like a Dreadnought coming in behind us. That is a nuke there, really hitting us quite badly, but we should be okay. So that tactical cruiser there is really assisting him. Alright, auto guns are up as well. And we're going to give him a broadside there to really mess him up. Okay, if that's that Dreadnought down. And looks like this tactical cruiser is a sitting duck, but it is really even on both sides right now. I'm not entirely sure how exactly we're having so much difficulty right now. Alright, so we're going to have to switch over to the repeaters now to really get in that close. Alright, so this tactical cruiser is not going to be expecting this, but that's a broadside. Oh, really doing a lot of damage to him there. Alright, so both of them there are now down, and that is a Corvette up there. So well, I tried to hit him with the broadside, it didn't really work. Alright, missiles away. Switching back to the plasma cannons. It really is just a very, very slow kind of stalemate match right now. Will he jump in time, though, before the missiles hit him? I think a few of them did, but I'm not sure where he's jumped to. Oh, he's jumped behind us. That is a sneaky move, but I don't think it's going to pay off exactly. You can see we're still hitting him. He's well within our range there. Tactical cruiser's beam turret there also doing the damage. So now we just need to turn ourselves around. That tactical cruiser is taking a lot of damage. Trying to really just get into range to do some damage back, but I don't know how long he's got left. I'm not sure why he's flying off in that direction, though, because his repair pods are actually on the other side, but, well, he's probably got his own ideas, as is the way with a lot of these public matches. Because a lot of people seem to have their own ideas of doing things. That nuke went off just outside of range of us, so we're actually quite safe here. But there is a Dreadnought up there. So they're going to rise to the challenge, so to speak. Come up on this side. It does look like he's got fighters possibly circling him right now. You can see a lot of little dots on the radar there. A lot of these larger ships are capable of carrying fighters or bombers or even interceptors, and they all perform different sort of purposes. But they, for all intents and purposes, they are just another ability that you can activate, so something to bear in mind there. That's a nuke that's gone up above us. We're going to launch those vulture missiles at them as well. Alright, I think we should be good now. I'm going to turn off that shield just as the vulture missiles are approaching. Going to sneak around here, and as he's getting hit by them, try to deal the damage. That looks like a different ship that's just come up. Alright, that is a bad time to need to reload. Completely out of energy now, which is the one downside of... Alright, so that there is a lot of damage coming in. Thankfully, we've got some tactical cruisers there behind us to really make the difference. Alright, launching the missiles. Rotating for a broadside. Alright, that's one down, but we've still got another group bearing down on us. Really just trying to drop outside of their range there. We've got a corvette. Shields are up. Got missiles coming in. Just trying to chip away at their health there. Alright, auto guns are up. Shields are still up. We have survived that torpedo blast, but we are out of energy now. Alright, it does appear that that tactical cruiser is out of energy as well. I don't want to fire the missiles on him. I don't think that's going to help us in this situation. It does appear that there is still a fighter squadron hanging around over there. And there are two Dreadnoughts, so really even match right now. I feel like this might be the first match I've ever seen reach the round timer, in fact. It might be the first time I see that. Can't really see behind that health bar, but that, oh, he's jumped away just in time, I think. And there he is. Alright, gonna rotate for a broadside. There goes the broadside. Amplifiers up. Really just hammering away at them. His shields are up. It's not gonna hold. Alright, we really need to hold back and recharge now. One thing this ship can't do is reverse very well, so this is a bad orientation for us right now, and I think that is a Dreadnought up there. We're going to try and pop up, but I think we're about to lose another one. It's still an even match. Despite everything, it is still well and truly an even match. Which is definitely not an ideal situation right now. That is a nuke. No, that's actually no. Heavy torpedoes. Mistook that for a nuke. I didn't see the second one. Which is, thankfully they're not nukes, but... Alright, I see something moving behind there. That looks like a Morning Star. It might well truly be a Morning Star. Alright, we're dropping down as much as possible. That just narrowly missed us there. Just the nukes in space now. They're really trying to use the nukes to really separate us, and it's not helping so far. Alright, shields up, try and deflect those missiles coming in. I'm going to reload the guns. Get ready for him to come in. I suspect he may actually try to warp in again. After all, Morning Stars, is that what I suspect that might actually be, are very much close range ships indeed, with a scattergun broadside. So really just wanting to stay outside of his range there. It's a nuke really obscuring our vision. And I'm going to fire some more vulture missiles there. I don't want to use the damage amplifier just yet. But it looks like the team is engaging, so that might well be a time to do it. Oh, shoot. I had not realized we were getting fired at by that Corvette down there. He really snuck in on us. So this might be a problem now. Alright, we're going to walk back in. Really need to regroup with the team now because everybody is on the other side from where I've spawned, as is the way of things. But, oh, I believe some of my missiles actually hit something at the end there, so definitely a problem for us as our ship was really holding the strong point there for a long time, and that Fulgura came up behind us and really messed us up, and I didn't notice until the last second. So that definitely was a problem. Got really tunnel visioned at that corner there. Alright, still outside of our range, so we're gonna put on the thrusters and try to get around them. But I feel like this could be it. We could actually be on the way to losing this. Only 20 seconds left too. So this is definitely not good now. Alright, so gonna drop down here. Alright, and we've got a Corvette over there, which is definitely going to be a problem. And that's the game. Yeah, definitely not our proudest moment at the end. It was very much a stalemate all the way through, and definitely a map that artillery cruisers can be very useful in, and for some reason neither team seemed to be using them. That could have broken the stalemate a little bit. I feel like that was probably an oversight on both our teams' side, but of course I am ignoring the person in chat right now. I think most people have noticed them by now, and that's just the way of things. When you're playing in public matches, unfortunately, you get some people that decide they're armchair generals and are the best at the game, obviously. So, yeah. So we don't really give them the attention that they well and truly do not deserve. So that's just another match of Dreadnought. Really showing off what the INVICTUS Dreadnought can do. It really is very good at holding a strong point. It isn't the heaviest of Dreadnoughts, I will say. The Gora Destroyer could probably do that as well, but it doesn't have the broadsides which make the INVICTUS so powerful when people do try to break through the line. And as soon as we got taken out by that Corvette, the team, I think, that we were playing against really started to wise up to it towards the end there. And that's why that Corvette came in and targeted me specifically. So, yeah, really did try to hold on to that as long as possible. With a lot of kills from either side. But, yeah, just right at the end there, after we died, that's where things started to really fall apart. So, definitely not the finest of matches. But definitely a very exciting one, even so, which is the way of Dreadnought. Everything can still be exciting even when you're on the losing side. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This is Panzer playing Dreadnought. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And comment down below if you have any questions about the game, or let me know, are you playing Dreadnought and how are you finding it? What's your favourite ship class? Do let me know in the comments below. I do actually read them. I'll see you next time.